We're taking you live to the Roodepoort Magistrate's Court, where Tiffany Meek's bail application has been postponed to Friday. The 31-year-old is accused of killing her 11-year-old son, Jayden-Lee Meek. Jayden-Lee was found unconscious in the staircase of their apartment block in Fleurhof, Roodepoort, a day after he had been reported missing. Newzroom Afrika's Scara Mafokoane has been attending proceedings, joins us now live. Scara, a very good afternoon to you. We will now go into, this case has now been postponed to Friday. Talk us through what happened today, though, before you can tell us what to expect on Friday.
Well, Bravo, good afternoon, and to our viewers. Things got off to a very rough start. Court was meant to start at 9 o'clock, but at around about 9:30, Bravo, the magistrate was told that Tiffany Meek is not at court. The reason for that is that the SAPS had not at the time arranged transportation for her to leave Sun City Prison to come to court, something which didn't go well with the magistrate. It angered her. But shortly after 11 o'clock, when Tiffany arrived here at court, things got off at court, and Advocate Naidu, who is the defense attorney for Tiffany Meek, essentially told us that expect fireworks come cross-examination. That cross-examination starting around about shortly after 11 o'clock. And here you get a sense now, and it's something which Advocate Naidu said, that basically Tiffany Meek is being framed, and when probed as to who might be framing her, basically telling the court when cross-examining the investigating officer that, simply put, the South African Police Service have reconstructed this whole event to make it look like her client is guilty of the crime. They went as further as going into the search that happened at the house on the 14th of May, which is a day after Jayden was found on the staircase near the block at the block of flats, and on the events of the 17th leading to the 19th, when Tiffany was questioned by the South African Police Service. So basically, Advocate Naidu putting the blame squarely at the South African Police Service, saying her client is being framed, and it may look at this point by the advocate that the South African Police Service, according to him, have reconstructed the events of the 13th, the 14th, up to the 19th to make it look as if her client is guilty of the crime. But let's take you back to some of the exchange that happened between the advocate Naidu and the investigating officer in this matter.
Okay, on the 19th of June, the offer was made to you that should the accused be required to come to the station to make a statement, she will voluntarily present herself. If she was a suspect and was going to be arrested, we will voluntarily bring her to your offices. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Can you explain why there was a need for a warrant of arrest to be authorized for the accused when she was willingly, offered to willingly come to your office and hand herself over if she was to be arrested in this matter?
This law firm, Uresh Dorasami, I believe it has its policies. So we, SAPS, we have our own way of doing or performing our duties. When you came to us and told us how are we supposed to effect an arrest, we had to listen to you because we respected you, but we knew how we're supposed to execute our duties. Hence, we did it the way we did it.
Essentially, that is the investigating officer in the matter summing up that they were well within their rights to arrest Tiffany Meek. But then the advocate Neil in defense basically saying we presented our client and the police did not have to what he calls a PR show when they arrested Meeks. But towards the tail end of the court proceedings today, Bravuyo, towards the tail end we saw evidence bag which was unsealed in front of the court. This is the school bag that was found belonging to it belongs to Jayden-Lee Meek. It was opened in front of the court, basically to look for a class work book. Basically, what was argued was that Jayden was not at school on the 13th of May, the day that he went missing. But however, the bag was unsealed and a classwork dated the 13th of June with his handwriting and which belonged to him was presented to the court on the day. Like you said, the bail application has been postponed now to Friday, where the cross-examination of the investigating officer will continue then, Bravuyo.
Scara Mafokoane with that update. We'll see what happens on Friday.